Hello mathematicians, welcome to the second part of this first lesson, and we are going to be solving and checking our solution to a two-step equation. So I didn't bother with the checking on the one step because one steps are pretty simple, they're pretty straightforward, but I do want us to start working on checking our solution as we go on. Always locate the variable, figure out what's happening to it, decode the puzzle. So x is being divided by 10, and it's also being added to 10. So when we are solving, more times than not, we are going to be going through PEMDAS backwards. So SADMEP, meaning that we are going to, most of the time, take care of subtraction and addition first. So the first thing we want to do is subtract this 10 on both sides because we cannot undo this division until the 10 is away from the variable. So our goal is to work from the outside in. So if you bear with me for a second, here's the variable. It's being divided by 10, and all of that is being added to 10. So we want to work from the outside in. So our first step is going to be subtracting 10, and whatever I write on one side of that line, I have to write on the other. 10 minus 10 is 0. Bring down x divided by 10 just as you see it. We're not changing anything. Bring the equal sign down, and 10 minus 10 is also 0. But it's the only number on the right side of the equal sign, so we do have to write that 0. Our next step, figure out what's happening to x. Again, it's being divided by 10. The opposite of divide is multiply. So multiply by 10 on both sides, because our goal here is to get a positive 1, leaving us with x, and 0 times 10 is 0. And it is okay to have that solution. But maybe you don't trust it. Maybe anytime you get 0, you think you did something wrong. So we are going to check our solution. Notice when I wrote the equation, I wrote it in the same way that it originally was written. What is different is where the x was, we have that open set of parentheses. So in lesson 5 from the first unit, when we talked about substitution and substituting values in, this is exactly what we're doing here. We know, or we think we know, that x equals 0, so we are going to replace the x with 0. And now we use PEMDAS to simplify. So we have to simplify that multiplication division first. So we still have 10 plus 0 divided by 10 is 0 equals 10. And then 10 plus 0 is 10. And notice that we have equal parts on both sides. That means that 0 makes this equation true. Going back to our definitions, our solution is what makes the equation true. We are solving for a variable for a value that makes our equation true. So x is the solution. This is the check step. Solution. All right, let's take a look at the second example. So again, locate that variable, divide your equation. What's happening? Well, n is being multiplied to 6, and it's being subtracted by 30. So when we are solving equations, we work from the outside in. All right, so our variable's here, 6 is here, and 30 is on the outside. So we work from the outside circle first. So the first step we're going to do is to add 30, because anytime we're adding or subtracting, our goal is to make it 0. So to make a minus 30 or a negative 30 0, you'd add 30 to it. Whatever I do to one side, I must do the same thing to the other side. And this is what your calculator can help you out with. Type it in just as we see it. Negative 150 plus 30. Opposite sign, subtract the number, keep the sign of the larger. We should get a negative 120 equals, bring that 6n down just as you see it. All right, relocate that variable. 6 is still being multiplied to it. I did not change operations. Don't change operations. Divide by that coefficient, 6. And 6 goes into 12 twice with a 0. Negative divided by a positive would be a negative. We created that positive 1 there. So just n. And that is the solution. But let's check it. So we had a lot going on this one. We are going to substitute negative 20 for n. So we have negative 150 on the left, and we use PEMDAS, so we take care of multiplication first. So notice with solving, we work from the outside in, but with simplifying, we work from the inside out. So that is the biggest distinguishing feature of the two. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 0 is 0. Positive times a negative is negative, minus 30. We still have negative 150 over here because there's nothing to simplify. But we add those together. Same sign, add the numbers, keep the sign. Negative 120 plus a negative 130 is negative 150. True statement. That means this equation is correct. So our n value is negative 20. Go ahead and find 2 more examples. I would prefer you find at least 1 2-step, so maybe find a 1-step example here and a 2-step example here. All right, don't forget to source it, do your practice problems, ask for a mastery check, and as always, happy mathing!